Now, I guess I could have hit record at the beginning of that, but I just waited.
Well, it's all good. Good morning.
Mhm. Good morning.
I hope you're having a magnificent day, start to your day. I know I am.
Yeah, as always. Yeah, I like your backdrop there. That's a photo too, is of something.
Yeah, I was going back screen crazy. I love it. This was the I
That's
like it
really
because
nice
it
though.
looks like it's be like I'm just sitting and that's my wall back there,
Yeah, I gotta figure that out.
nicely.
What'd you do? Take a photo?
Huh?
You,
No, that's when I was looking for other videos that I could do like kind of like the beach scene and went download crazy and then when I tried to move them over to Zoom the size of the video was higher than it will allow. I was like, really? That was like 15 videos I uploaded. It's all good though, because I'm gonna figure out I'm gonna refine my search and put, whatever their requirement, 1980 by whatever 20 something, not to exceed that size.
so you searched photos on the internet,
Yes.
it's not AI generated.
No,
Okay.
not this one. Not the ones that I have added not this one. This is from doing searches online or even on Zoom. They have a ton when you go into a different screen. You have a ton of choices to change your background, like a ton, a lot. I love it.
On Zoom?
Yeah. I keep meaning to, what do you call it? I keep meaning to write down the steps
Oh,
because I find it always by accident, always by
well, you
accident.
figure it out. I thought that was AI generated because of all the butterflies and the color and everything. It just seems like something that would be AI generated.
Yeah,
And
no, it's, if, when I figure it out,
hang on one second.
that's what it is. Okay.
It's Jim. Jim's trying to get with me to do deep trances.
Hypnotic trance. Okay.
He wanted to do it this weekend. I told him I can't do it. I'm playing softball. So he suggested the following Saturday at 2 o'clock my time, which is good.
Nice.
That's before our imagination party.
Yes. So I found it. If you click apps at the bottom of your, it should be at the bottom of your screen. If you
It
hover
should
over the bottom.
have adjust background and effects
No, just if you, it should say apps.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah, let me go back.
Oh,
So,
apps. I got it.
yeah. So if you click apps
Mhm.
and if you click my apps, what do you see?
When I click apps, it goes to timer, music, group photo, and virtual backgrounds.
Okay, click virtual backgrounds.
Oh, okay.
And then you can put literally anything if you want beach scenes, but these are just going to be photos.
So
But there's like
this may
uh,
be generated then for them.
probably yes, but it was that's how I found it, and I was like, oh my goodness, because I found some really cool video ones, and I was like, oh, this will be perfect for our party. By the way, I did get some party clappers. And I got a party hat because I'm not playing games, Bill.
I
I'm not
actually ordered a
playing.
hat on Amazon and a clapper because I couldn't find anything.
See, look, we're on the
Yeah.
same wavelength.
I mean, it was only like $2 for a clapper, and I
Hmm.
got the cheapest hat and I think it was
Yep.
like $4 or something like that. I don't know. So you chose something from their
Yep. And
pictures, and yet
yep.
it's too big.
No, not from here. I
Oh,
went on Google looking for videos because
okay.
virtual backgrounds didn't have any videos. They only have, um, actually, let me see. I'm gonna check. Now that I'm, no, they're just pictures. I did video. Dang. I put in video, but when I hover over any of them, none of them are motion. It's all good. I'm sure they'll incorporate it at some point or another. But they were just pretty awesome because you have like a ton. Just by clicking video, there's 6,421 options. So I went to purple because, well, this is Purple Central over here on this side of town. Um, So, Bill, I started my morning with my usual everything is always working out for me and it's easy. And then I had a magic hour. I was dancing, I was washing dishes, and I was just enjoying the start to my morning and just feeling really good. And then I read the chapter that Magna 30 is doing
Oh,
from Wallace Wattles.
okay.
Huh?
It's a Neville chapter.
No, it's Wallace. Wa wa
Wallace Waddle.
yes. Say that three times really fast. Wallace, Wattles, Wallace. Anyways, so yes, so I read that this morning, and ooh, I like that.
Ball field. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll play with it later.
Yeah,
Concentrate.
I'm sure you'll get caught up because I get caught up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I can concentrate on what I'm doing.
Um, but I was reading the chapter. I did it first thing when I woke up, actually. I got up, I printed it out and
Something.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really quick read because it's not even 8 pages.
It-
Yeah, because
I looked at it, or I looked at it a few days ago, whatever. I didn't read it. I just looked at it.
yeah, no, it's really powerful. It's everything we've been talking about, you know? Um and with I'll call them blocks, not challenges, but with blocks that are creating health questions with my blood pressure because right now it was definitely meant for me to be on the call last night, but um I realize and I know that medicine, Western medicine, taking pills is just not my thing. Um, but I know that there are a couple of things that I need to work on, regarding my health so that I'm not relying on a pill to keep my blood pressure at a normal range. And so I've decided that I'm going to practice the meditation. Obviously, in my own words, I'm going to record it and just kind of start from the top of my head all the way down, kind of like Joe Dispenza did with his healing when he had that terrible accident when he was biking and broke his back. But just really begin to heal because I believe that we can heal ourselves and just really kind of make that the focus of the healing for my own physical body. Because I like to make sure that whatever I put in my body is healthy. And of course, I've not been putting healthy stuff in my body because I know what sugar and bread, mostly bread, is one of my favorite things in the world. But the reaction it has with the consumption amount. Um, so just I'm going to practice the meditation of complete and total body healing. But it was just really powerful. So I woke up this morning, I read the chapter, and I decided, as I do every day for a little bit now, just to feel good. And so I was dancing, I was having a good old time listening to Elton John, Billy Joel. Um,
But isn't that really the total key to the whole thing is feeling good? So the
yes.
meditation is going to feel good for you doing that, but
Hmm.
just the party down atmosphere of listening to music and just dancing around and kind of being a kid again.
Yes.
Talked about yesterday,
Hmm.
it's keeps that it keeps your body happy. And if your body's happy, your body's going to try to help you stay healthy. So,
Definitely.
and really, with everything we do, everything that we talk to people about and all the different things we do, and like I know we talked yesterday, I said, our imagination party will be about money the first time, and that's okay. But top of everybody's list should be health and happiness. That should be top of their list. And everything else, if you have health and happiness, you'll have everything else.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you're just you're feeding your body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just as I reflect on just life in general, um, choosing to feel good feels so much better than choosing to just be in a state of sadness or whatever negative, not good feeling, because I know that being addicted to negative feelings is a real thing. And like any addiction that we have as individuals, it's so important to make sure that um, we're feeding the things that are helping us to grow, to expand, to improve, to be better, than to feed the things that are helping to diminish who we are at the core of our being. So,
But think about it. If you're feeling good, you can't be worrying. If
right.
you're feeling good, you can't be in fear. So if you're feeling good, that's just the state that's just the state you always want to be in whenever possible. And we know life kicks us in the butt sometimes, and there's things that we're going to have that are going to take us out of there. But the longer we stay down there, the worse off it is for us. The faster we can get back to that state of happiness and joy. No more fear, no more worry, just happy.
Exactly. And then you can step into that vision of your future that you see with your mind's eye. You can step into it and feel it and know it. And so, I think it's important for people to really be in the feeling state of what their vision is. And you and I did the meditation yesterday together, where you guided me through a visualization of something that I aspired to do, and the person that I want to be um in the very, 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 very near future. And so when
But you're already there. The
right, but
version of you is already there, and you could see it yesterday.
yes. And yes, so that's definitely so true, because when when I was when I am intentionally in the feeling of what it is to be where I want to be, then I'm already there. Yeah, you just said it. I'm already there. And so you wake up just with an expectancy of greatness and feeling awesome and attracting all the things that will,
If I
uh,
had my clapping hand right now, I'd be
we could,
there. You go. See, we bought more than one, right?
yes. For right now, we're gonna make our yeah, something. Yes. So we're gonna make our it's easy when you believe it, clappers. Huh. Coming soon to a
Yeah,
theater.
and you can do that. I mean, I don't know how, but we could if we had that. that desire. If we really wanted to focus on that
Yes. And
energy on that, we can do that.
you just gave me an idea, Bill.
See,
This is
imagine.
okay. So everybody listen, I'm talking to you right now. So this is how our ideas come is when we have these imagination session hours. Okay. Bill said yesterday, it's only supposed to be 15 minutes, 30 minutes max. We always exceed. But ideas come, we're just having a conversation like we are right now. And when we have these conversations, one of us gets this grand idea. Bill just gave me a grand idea. So those clappers, folks, are coming sooner than you know. I have a cricket.
See,
So
and I
be
had asked what
prepared.
cricket was before, but now I remember it has something to do with art and your ability to do things like that. So, wow.
Yes.
And it's not just during the conversation do our ideas come. Something in the conversation sparks something inside us where later it comes up where again we have a thought and we say, oh wow, yeah, that'll work. Let me go back and talk to for me, let me go back and talk to Andrea about this tomorrow because she's in the same vibration as I am. We can bounce it back and forth, see how it sounds. And if it sounds good, we go start going with the thing, just like we talked about before we hit record today about doing posting these to YouTube. I
Mhm.
wanted to make sure I had your permit, not necessarily your permission or blessing, but that you bought into it because your face is on that video, your
Mhm.
words are on this video as well. And I want to make sure that it's all fine and dandy. But then from that, it sparked another idea of, hey, let's offer this to everybody that we know on Facebook and any other social media account that will advertise their YouTube channel as well in hopes of letting them spread whatever word they're trying to spread. Hopefully, it's a positive word. Hopefully, don't use the word. I know it is a positive word.
It is. It is. We're attracting all the things that we ourselves are inspiring in others. And so because we're doing that, um, it's it's a beautiful thing. I can't describe it any other way. But I will also be posting it to my YouTube channel because why not?
There
And
you go.
so
Yeah.
we're both going to be doing our thing and just continuing to spread the message of what it is to believe. Um, what's the middle one, Bill? Because I got the I got the beginning and I got the end. Wow.
Well,
Um,
you have to know what you want, and then
there
you
you go.
and then you allow. So
There-
ask, believe, allow.
Allow. Thank you. I had different words, but
I mean the same thing.
thank you. Yes, I appreciate it because I had one of those brain farts where it was like what I needed just went.
Yeah. It's funny because we never know what we say or when we're going to say it, where it's going to inspire somebody. And most of the time, just like in our book, I said, there's nothing new in there. There isn't anything new in there. It's just said in a different way. It's said through a different perspective. It's said maybe little more modern, maybe than some of the older teachers have written it. But every teacher that's out there that's teaching law of attraction, none of them are coming up with anything new. Um, for the most part. They just say it differently, so maybe it does sound new, but it's really the same thing. You have to live in the end. You have to ask. You have to believe. You have to allow. But you never know when somebody's going to say something that just resonates again, and you already knew it, but
Mhm.
for some reason you've fallen back maybe a little bit in your words and stuff. So yesterday I'm looking at this at something, and all of a sudden somebody comes up on the screen and quit saying I want, quit saying something else. Um, I hope. Quit saying I hope. Instead, say I am. Say I have. I know. I had just posted something similar to that on Facebook just maybe a week ago. I said
Mhm.
stop it, tell a different story, quit saying these things. But it's true. If the words. I caught myself just a little bit ago saying I hope. It's not
Mhm.
I hope, it's I know. I know that anybody's Facebook or anybody's YouTube channel that we're going to post will be a positive YouTube channel. It'll be positive for somebody. So
Definitely. So,
watching our words. Anyway, I don't know why I went there, but I went there.
well, no, it's important because it really speaks to um the nature of the power of the words that we use for ourselves, for the things that we want to experience, for the things that um we already have. And so if you say I want to be happy, it carries a different meaning than I am happy.
Yes, it does. And even though maybe when you first say I am happy doesn't totally resonate or feel good,
Right.
the more you say I am happy, the more that your subconscious or unconscious mind is going to start taking that on as their challenge, as their desire to create that for you. And so you just, I'd rather be happy than want to be happy. So
I definitely agree. Definitely agree. Uh, so uh, just this morning just has started off. I feel like every day gets better and better and better and better. Every day is getting better and better. But what I find for myself is that when I wake up with an expectancy of just joy and curiosity, um, I listen to music differently. I read differently. It's just it has more meaning because I have the intention of creating or being in an even greater state of mind. And so when I dance, I do dance as if nobody's watching. I dance with joy and I just do whatever I want. I'm, shaking my body, jumping up and down, and this new song comes on, and I'm just going to town. And it's just so important for people to be able to enjoy themselves all the time. Because why not?
and you just people are a model for everybody else. And I'll give you a good, what I consider a good example of something that I actually read this morning. I got on Facebook before this because I wanted to post uh, a story and a reel about our upcoming imagination party. And I just happened to see something from Kay McKenzie. And I'm saying her name because she's already posted it. So she's given permission for people to know this story. Okay. So, and she's one of the Magnet 30 members. That's a fabulous group that we belong to with Mary on Facebook. If you're not part of that group, you should join it. But
Got it?
anyway, Kay, and Kay's got a great group too for women. I can't remember the name of it. I was invited, uh, but I had to I looked at my license and I'm a guy, so I couldn't join because it's strict for women. But I'm just joking. But anyway, Kay wrote a little post in there, and I know a lot of people have a tendency to skip over written posts. They like the pictures, they like the ones that are in the red and the purple blocks because there's a limited amount of words you can have in there. But the whole thing about Kay's message was she didn't feel like meditating this morning.
Hmm.
Uh, she came out, whatever, around her son. I don't know the age of her son. I believe he's a teenager. And his son looked at her, and the first thing he said, I guess, was, "Did you meditate this morning?" Now, think about that. Just because that's her daily routine to meditate, she said, all of a sudden, wow, yeah, even though I didn't feel like it, I need to meditate, and how it's rubbing off. So our actions, the way we deal in every moment of our day around, especially around other people, we're an example to them. We're showing them, how we live our lives. And for Kay, it was living the life how she meditates. And her son noticed it right off the bat. Did you meditate this morning? Yeah.
Definitely. It others around you will begin to notice when things are off. If
Mhm.
you're used to doing something a certain way, or if um, you call, like I get messages from my daughter in the morning, and when I don't get one, and it's 3, 4, 5 o'clock, like what's going on? Because it's either me or her, um, and I do that also just reaching out to individuals. And when you do that and then you stop doing it, people notice, is everything okay? Are you all right? And you're like, but yes, I am actually, but I've gotten busy. But it could be, the reason could be for anything, honestly. It could be just that maybe you're not having such a great day, you know?
So think if you're every moment or as many moments as possible of every day, you're in a state of joy. If you are connected with source, what's that going to do not only for your life, but for everybody that you interact with during the day, whether it's the person down at the grocery store or the, fast food restaurant, whatever it is, wherever you go. Where do I, wait, is that all the only places I go? No, I go to the gas station too. Uh, if you're interacting with them in a positive way and not a phony way, but
Hmm.
really you are in a state of joy, it rubs off on them and they feel better, even though you don't even know you're doing it.
I
So
agree. Um, are you rubbing on are you,
I
your
just
mic?
like this.
Oh, because there's a echo?
Really?
Yeah, whatever it,
Let me see what
if you're
phone I'm on.
touching it sounded like you're touching the microphone or something. And so I was,
Is that better?
yes.
I had the microphone way over in the corner. I
Oh,
thought I
yeah.
was.
So it sounded a little echoey. I was like, what? I thought it was because you had it like below you and you were tapping it.
No, I didn't even pull it over here because I thought I was on the camera microphone. But yesterday I reset it when we were doing our intro thing.
Okay.
Um, I have to remember that. Thank you,
Hmm.
because I want to talk like this.
I love it. Um, wow. So today is a great day.
We established that.
Yes, it
Yeah.
just is. I just wanted to make another note of that because
Uh,
it's a great day. It's a great day, everybody.
so were
Um,
you able to do any more of John Lee? I have every time I look over at his name, John, because I have built this persona for myself that I can't remember names. So rather than try to remember it, I'll just look. I wrote it down.
um, I have not because I got caught up doing other stuff with trying to get uh different parts of my website built and things as well. So I didn't yet, but that is on my to-do list just because I feel like that quest on Mind Valley um, is really helping me to see how we can put ourselves out there so that people will be able to find us and be able to participate in the message that we're trying to share with the world. So,
For those that listen to this later on a recording, John Lee is a teacher on Mind Valley. He has a quest uh, that both of us are actually doing. You do it on your own time. It's not one of the classes. Once you're a Mind Valley member, it's yours. You don't have to
mhm.
pay extra for it. And it's I don't remember the name of it again. I remember John Lee's number because I wrote it down. Name because I wrote it down. Um, but it's all about getting yourself out there and getting yourself noticed and getting your message to people. And how do you do that? And in fact, in the few episodes that I've watched so far, which is only I think 4 or 5 that I've watched, I think there's only 16 or 17. It's about
Mhm.
a 3 or 4 hour course if you wanted to sit down and do the whole thing at one time, I guess.
Mhm.
Um, but just watching that a couple days ago, because I didn't watch any yesterday, my day was really full of doing things. I've already made myself, not made myself, I've already found myself without really even giving it a whole lot of thought, trying to put myself out there a little more. In fact, we did a video yesterday. I posted it on the YouTube channel that I have. I did a reel, or not a reel yesterday. I did a story yesterday as well as my own post on Facebook. And then today, I've already done something and put it on all 4 of the different social media platforms that I'm on right now. So, and that was without even thinking, but it was because
not just because of this, but because one of the reasons is because I've been watching this quest on Mind Valley, and the importance of what somebody says that I actually have no idea who he is. I'd never seen his face before. I'd never heard his name before, but the fact that he was on Mind Valley gave him credibility to me because I think Mind Valley is a fantastic platform. Uh, I listened and I paid attention to it. And then my subconscious and my unconscious mind took over, and now I'm posting things where I normally wouldn't post. So, and I know that it's going to continue like that because I have my own journey, but I have a dream. My dream is to help as many people as I can by what I say and how I do, what I say and what I do, how I do. Uh, where's my top hat? So yeah, so it's amazing. Like I said, the earlier I listened to something about making sure you use the words I am and I know. How many times have all of us heard that? And how many times each day do we say I want
Right.
or I hope?
Hmm.
Just because it's been, our habit for so long. So, watch your words, watch and listen to things that are productive. And I'm not trying to teach anybody anything. You and I are just talking here. In
Hmm.
fact, you're the one that suggested John Lee to me. Usually I research somebody before I listen to them.
Hmm.
I didn't even do it. I just went right over there, and the introduction video was good enough to make me want to do the quest.
Right. And I think, and that kind of speaks to the curiosity part, um, right? So, curiosity can go to where normally if somebody recommends, or if maybe you just saw a video or a post, or you read an article, however you came about a person or a thing that kind of caught your attention, before you delve further into that thing or that person, you may do your research. But sometimes, um, when you just go in and just expect that something good is coming from it, then you're guided, you're given these little nudges or taps on
Yeah.
the back of the head to just move, and that speaks to the child in us that's curious, and so you go and look at things and you participate in things with a sense of curiosity, of wanting to know because you're wanting to grow, right? And so as a child, I don't think, oh, I want to grow, so I want to learn or I want to know. They're just curious, and that is what's expanding. And
So
I'm sure.
they should read our book. It's easy when you believe it.
Yes, because it's so important for individuals. And earlier you said that there's nothing new. What's in our book, there's not, no, that it's all new. It's all new because though other teachers and other thought leaders and other individuals have talked about the same thing, where we've created our own spin on the teachings that have been around for quite some time, and we're now giving you our perspective, and we're giving you tools that we ourselves use. So, the 21 day um challenge to yourself, if you will, to practice these certain things to improve your life if you want to be better. They're there. They're things that we've used ourselves to improve our lives, to make things better for ourselves, so that when we are having these imagination sessions with individuals, and we're having these imagination parties, we can speak on the things that we've done ourselves, the work that we've done, the action we've taken to really help people see that, yes, you can speak I am, I have, and all those wonderful things, but it does take a little bit of action.
And
It
practice.
does. Right. And
It's
so,
practice of living in that vibration.
correct. So you don't have to work hard at it, because if you do something consistently, it becomes a habit. and you just do it because it's just part of who you are. And then it's easy because you're constantly doing it, you're constantly practicing the things that are helping you to grow. And so when somebody says something negatively, you either brush it off or you can easily say to someone, hey, there is a better way. I do that quite frequently with friends and family. There is a better way to frame that.
Yeah. And it's easy is the first two words of our book.
Yes.
Uh, but yeah, and the other thing that came out of that for me was the universe, and we talk about this all the time. The universe is giving you, or source, whatever you want to call it, is giving you nudges. It's giving you clues. Eventually it slaps you upside of the head if you pay enough attention. But if you pay enough attention, those clues and those nudges are coming all the time. So when I saw that little thing on Facebook about, I know, that's just another nudge by the universe to say, remember your words.
Hmm.
It's not telling me to say I know or I am. It's reminding me, it's a nudge that words are important. I already know that, but it's just that little, that little kick that maybe I said that earlier in the day. Pay more attention to what you're saying. And the nudges and the clues and the slaps on the head, they're happening all day long. I mean, they're happening in the middle of this call.
Hmm.
They're just happening. And it's what do you recognize? And what do you pay attention to? And how much credence do you give it? So keep your eyes open and your mind open and your curiosity open, and you'll see more of those nudges and those clues. Because getting slapped on the back of the head doesn't feel good.
Unless you're Bill. Bill likes getting slapped. See, on the back of his head, the universe, God, source, the power that is all knowing gets Bill all the time. He gets a couple of nudges, y'all. He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
And then he has to get a slap on the back of his head.
And
And you're
that's what
like,
life is
hey,
fun.
yes,
You keep it interesting. But
yes.
and I admit it. I certain things have certain things, certain clues, certain nudges, and probably for most of us, a dinosaur. Certain
It's a purple hippo, Bill.
oh, a
I got,
hippo. That was a
yeah,
dinosaur. Uh,
no, it's a
certain
purple hippo.
certain
So,
nudges and certain clues though are happening all through the day that we never even recognize.
yes, I keep this on my desk. I actually got this as a gift when I was working in an office from one of my team members. And I keep it on my desk because, well, it's purple, y'all. Isn't it so cute? Look at this. I love cute things. But it
Actually, I,
just
I like the avatar better than my own pic. Liked what he was wearing. Uh,
oh
as
gosh.
you can see, even our little imaginations, and they didn't start out this way. Um, we do this every day now, pretty much 6 days a week.
Mhm.
I mean, there are days that we have other responsibilities that occupy the time. But we have done them a couple times a day. Yesterday, we did two different Zoom calls. Um, and our imagination tours didn't start out with avatars as our screen thing, and it didn't start out with talking about the backdrops or making jokes about being slapped upside the head. That just came with being comfortable with each other and becoming, again, at the same vibration to
Mhm.
where there's no judgment in what we say or what we do. It's just having a conversation. And because of that, and because of our curiosity, different things, I call them sparks, come into play, just
Mhm.
like your little clapping hands that you're going to make.
Yes, because it's easy. Um,
There you go,
yes,
talking about the book again.
um, listen, y'all, it's easy when you believe it. It's easy when you believe it. Yeah.
That was her Texas accent, y'all. Uh,
Um, Yeah, so we talk about all sorts of things, like the fact that Bill's green screen is now showing his magic
Yeah,
couch over
because I've
there
been
to the
moving
side.
around and I've been, wow.
This is what we this is what we have. We have sessions.
Oh, I
Uh
have my fan on.
oh, so it's blowing your
Yeah,
curtain.
it's blowing everything. You can
Dang.
see
That's
it's
why the
blowing.
palm trees.
That's what I was gonna say. It's blowing the tree and every on both sides now. But no fear, Amazon is my friend, and they're giving me a bigger screen today.
Oh gosh. I can't. I think I've been laughing a lot today. So, like I said, today is a great day. It's a glorious day. Glorious day.
I'm sorry.
Um,
Somebody just sent me a. Oh, this is to you.
huh?
Why did it come to me? Hello, lady and oh, it's to both of us. Hello, lady and gent. It's from Mary. You two are doing
Oh,
fantastic things, and I want to congratulate you. I'd like to help in any way I can. If either or both of you would like to mastermind further on ways to get your books out there, I'm happy to meet with you. Let me know too if you can think of other ways I can help you both keep your momentum going. That was nice. Yeah, that was nice. Um, so you probably have one on yours as well.
thanks, Mary. You're amazing.
Magnet 30 Mary, for those of you that don't
Oh,
know, I'd say her full name, but it's three names, and I forget names easily. Uh, it's
my hair.
Mary uh, Reese or something like that. I'd say I don't want to butcher her name.
Yeah.
So, but it's Mary of Magnet 30 or You Were Born Rich. So those are a couple.
Magnificent Mary of the M30 Magnificence group. There
Yeah.
we go. I
And
like that.
again, if you're watching this and you're not a member of the Facebook group Magnet 30, it's a fantastic group where it's just it's a group of people at a high vibration that keep you on track. There's all kinds of different free things once you're a member of Magnet 30 that you can do. There's she has also has the You Were Born Rich class where she studies Bob Proctor for everybody to study to, which is free every Tuesday night. I think it's at 6:30. And once the book is finished, she starts it again. I think she's done it about 10 or 12 times by now, because I know I did it with her for over a year. So it's just a great groups to and great people to be you know be around and to hear their perspectives about different things. It's not somebody sits up there and all they do is talk at you. These are groups where you get to have your input. They're mastermind groups where you get to talk. There's no joking unless I'm there, but you actually get to mastermind with each other. So, Mary
Um,
Reese Farias.
Look at that. See, I knew that you were trying to figure it out. I could feel your brain doing brainy things, Bill. Oh, I like
Well,
that.
when I think of three names, I think of being in trouble, you know? So,
Mm.
and that's three names. So,
Yeah, I think I can think of several moments as a mother when my children were still young, where when I said all their three names, first, middle, and last, what are you doing? They're like, uh-oh, we're in trouble.
and now another shameless plug as in the corner of my screen now, because of the way my green screen has moved, you can actually see my magic chair back there, the corner of my magic recliner
It's over there, y'all. I
right
can't
there, over
clearly see
there,
his screen. Yeah,
magic
see,
recliner.
it's
Uh,
over there.
that's the one I posted about today. That's my meditation chair or my imagination chair. But I'm looking at this thing and we've had a couple things come through in this conversation that have stirred things up. We got the nice message from Mary, but this is kind of like what our podcast is going to be about as well, except it'll start out with specific um, I don't want to call them lessons, learnings. We'll call them learnings,
Yeah.
unless I can
And
think of a
and
different
really
word.
it's going to be just inspired whatever it is that we discuss is going to be inspired,
Yeah.
really,
And
because
it'll
our
be a conversation.
because our conversations are very organic. We don't have a an outline. We don't have a we might
I
if we're
I have
trying
to
to
turn off my teleprompter.
if at some point we are trying to teach or talk about a specific um topic, then
That'll be in our
we'll
that'll be in our coaching sessions and our coaching
correct.
courses and things that we'll post for people. But our podcasts and our inspirational imagination talks that we have, those are just us.
Yeah,
Those are really us being us, no filter other than the avatar that we put up occasionally. Uh,
because we got to do that because
yeah.
you got to
So
keep it fun, y'all. You got to keep
yeah.
it.
So I mean, everybody knows that I'll say a bad joke every once in a while. When I say bad, I don't mean curse words. There
We
you
got to keep it fun.
go. You know.
Oh,
But everybody knows that I have like a dry sense of humor that knows me. But it comes out more when we're looking at purple. What is that? A cow?
it is. It's, I'm partying like an animal.
Yeah.
You dirty animal.
As you can see, the joy. You can see how joy shows up at different ages in your life. Like, I'm 72, so joy for me is just sitting here chill, and joy for her is a purple cow.
That's right. And at 47, I'm about to be 48. And it's fun to be alive, y'all. Fun to be alive.
Well, amen to that. Where's my clapper?
You can't see it because this avatar doesn't show my hands holding my book, but I'm clapping.
Yeah, but you know what? Knowing that I'm going to be posting these things actually made me look at the clock. Usually, I don't really look at the clock. We got on here probably about 50 minutes ago. And I know the way people are, they won't watch the whole thing if it's too
Hey,
long.
Bill, stop.
I'm
Stop.
going to turn off the recording.
You know what? They will watch it all the way to the end. You know what? Because they're going to miss out on the fun.
You notice how I used I know in the wrong context right there?
Yes.
I was just being,
Were you testing the universe, Bill?
no, I was just being sarcastic.
Yeah,
Uh, and I used I know. See, so I know can be used in the wrong way too. Just as I am can. You could say I'm,
true.
you
Yeah.
know. So, all right. What other inspiration what are we going to do today? I mean, I know I'm going to watch some John Lee. And then
I'm
again,
definitely going to do some John Lee.
and this evening, I'm going to be doing hypnotherapy practice, which should be fun. Similar to what I did with you yesterday.
Mhm.
We'll do another session with you probably on Saturday or so.
Yes, I love it.
Or no,
Those
Saturday.
are-
I'm playing softball Saturday.
that's okay. We'll probably do it tomorrow, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. So yeah, so we have and maybe we'll record that.
I'm down.
Okay, yeah, we'll play with that. And it just makes me think of Jim now. Jim's in Magnet 30. I think his last name is Inglis.
Hmm.
See, look at me, two names on this, a three accountant, John Lee, and
Right?
my own four, you five names on the same day. Uh,
Yeah.
he's a hypnotist as well, and he's actually going to be working with me. When I say working, teaching me some ways to put people in a deeper state
Mhm.
next Saturday, not this Saturday, the same Saturday as our imagination party that we're having on Saturday, December 14th at 5 o'clock in the
Yeah.
afternoon, Eastern
Eastern
Standard Time,
Standard Time. Yes.
1700 for you military people. Uh,
Yes.
Time. So yeah, he's actually going to work with me, and it was funny that as we're talking about this, his name pops up. He's over in Scotland, I believe, Scotland, yeah. And he's just another one of the fantastic members of Magnet 30, which Mary Reese Farias, whose name I probably said wrong, but I'm close. Uh, Along with her cohort Ryan, whose last name is,
Nilsson.
see, I was going to say Ryan. Ryan.
Hey, you know who we should have on here? Art Citrone. I hope I said his last name correctly.
He is
'Cause he's
fantastic.
an Emmy Award winner.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what
He's
Emmy
amazing.
for,
And he,
but yeah, but he's fantastic in his perceptions of things and the
yes,
way his take. I like listening when he has input. Yeah.
yes, he's doing a documentary. I wonder if it's finished. I definitely want to see it. I'm a John Sinatra fan. Um, yeah. Anyways,
Well,
so yeah.
before you and I ever started doing this, I had brought up actually to Mary, I believe, uh, where I was interested in doing something similar to what you and I are doing, just to inspire others
Hmm.
with her, having her interview me or me interview her. And now Magnet 30, and they were doing it before that, but now they're doing it on a more regular basis. They're doing a Focus Friday
Hmm.
with different members so that you can get to know them better and things of that nature as well. So it having conversations with people that are in a high vibrational state only helps your day get better and better and better. And it doesn't have to be me, it doesn't have to be Andrea, but it has to be somebody that's in a high vibrational state. You don't want to be down there talking to, your local police officer who just had to take care of a robbery down at the corner drugstore or something. That's not going to help you. Now it's a cat. You don't want to be talking to people that aren't going to help you stay in those. Do you know the eyebrows move on that little thing? There you. Oh,
They
it
do.
does your facial expressions is what
It
it.
is.
Okay, I got you. Uh,
Uh, I'm just having fun. It captures my eyes closing, clearly me talking, and then my eyebrows. Hello, folks. How's it going? Ah,
but I'm not
there it
moving my eyebrows and it's moving.
is.
Now my mouth moves when it moves.
But your eyebrows move when you talk.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay frozen.
Oh,
Oh wow, I didn't blink until it did. Okay. Uh, I like the teal shirt though.
yes. I like that color on you, Bill. Bill the cat. Uh,
So, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Hypnotherapy, John Lee. I'll probably do some more classes with Paul McKenna in the hypnotherapy, as well as I have to reach out to Jim and set the time for our little class together.
Yay.
And yeah, just basically read and study, pretty much.
Like that. I'm gonna
You know
visit
what
with
I might do just so that I can feel bad is I'll just go sit in front of the TV and watch the news. That way I'll feel terrible all day long. Mm.
uh, Bill the Commodian. Ha
Yeah.
ha ha.
Shameless hint, don't watch the news.
Well, this has been a great chat. I came up with an idea.
Good.
And
And that's the other thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to post on Facebook again our registration for the party, but also trying to promote our YouTube channel as well as promote other people's YouTube channel. See, and that came not out of today's session, but that came out of yesterday's session.
yes.
It just came to me a little later, probably because the universe said two or three things to me before it finally clicked.
Well, that's the way it happens,
So,
Bill.
yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you have a magnificently spectacular and superb day, Bill.
No, you know I will have a perfectly fantastic happy day, not hope.
Wow. Okay. I like that.
Because I do,
Bill,
I always do. I have
make
not had
it.
a bad day since 1950. No, I was 2 years old. I remember they lit my leg on fire. That was a bad day.
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, when my sister shot me, that was a bad day.
Oh, goodness
Good
gracious.
things came out of that now because I can laugh about it. So,
Mm,
so maybe they weren't as bad as I thought. Nothing
yeah,
as bad as you think.
true. They're not as bad. It's all perspective, right?
Mhm. Yep.
But
So,
nobody wants to get burnt in the leg or shot in the head, Bill.
no, but I have a scar I can talk about on both my leg and my head. I mean, You know how sailors are too. Now, this thing that my sister did when I was like 4 or 5 now becomes a bullet wound in Vietnam. And so, all right, time to go.
All right. Well, you have a fantastically amazing day, and we shall see each other mañana.
Yeah, Friday tomorrow. Yeah, or reach out if there's anything in the afternoon that we need to talk about. I'm my I won't be available from 5 o'clock on because of hypnotherapy, but the rest of the time I'll be somewhere near my phone or studying or whatever. So
Fantastic. Enjoy your day and make it
salute.
excelente.
Is there any sailors on this avatar thing?
I think there might be. Let's choose. No, there is not. There are no sailors.
No sailors. Well, I'll be French, I guess. Yeah. All right. I gotta go.
I love it. Have a fantastic
Yeah.
day, Bill.
See ya.